Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you how to make this crochet bikini with some flower accent. And to do so you'll need your yarn. I'll be using some scrap yarn or leftover yarns that I have. You need the scissors, some stitch markers, and your hook. Today I'm using a size 4.0 mm hook. So let's get started. So to start, you'll need your base yarn, and it can be whatever color you like. Today I'll be using this color, royal blue. And the first thing we're going to do is to make the thong piece. So to make the thong, you chain 11 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You're going to hold the 11th stitch or chain and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over and make a double crochet into that 11th chain. You're going to continue making double crochets until we're at the end, in which we should have a total of 11 double crochets plus the chain 3. So now that I've completed my first row, and I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, and the chain 3. Now we're going to start decreasing on both sides. To decrease, we're going to chain 2, turn your work, then you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the second double crochet, pull through the loop, enter your hook into the third, pull up a loop, and then you pull through 3. So 1, 2, and 3, chain, and then pull through 2. So we made a decrease. Going to continue until we have 3 double crochets at the end. So now that I have 3 double crochets, which includes the chain 3, I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into the first double crochet here, pull up a loop, and then insert my hook into the second or the middle double crochet here, and pull up a loop, pull through 3, 1, 2, 3, and then pull through 2, like that. And I'm going to make a double crochet at the end. So you put it at the top of the chain 3 that we have here, and that is your decrease. I'm going to show you one more time to decrease. So you chain 2, turn your work, insert your hook into the second double crochet, pull up a loop, insert your hook into the third, pull up a loop, pull through 3, then pull through 2. Alright, so I'm going to continue doing my decreases until I have 2 double crochets left. Alright, so just a note, when you have in your last row, when there's 4 double crochets including the chain 2, you're going to yarn over and make 1 increase. So you make your increase like so, then a double crochet at the end. So you have 3. So next we'll have 2 double crochets. So you ignore the middle stitch and make a double crochet at the end here. So just like that. So now what we're going to do is to make the thong piece of it, because this will be the top of the thong, right? So we're going to continue making 2 double crochets until we get the total amount of rows that you're seeing on the screen. Alright, so I'm going to make a total of 6 6 rows of 2 double crochets. So I already made one, chain 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the double crochet, the chain 2 here. So I have two rows, so chain 2, turn your work and insert your hook into the first chain of the chain 2, and I have 3, so I'm just going to continue until I have a total of 6 rows of 2 double crochets, which include the chain 2. Alright, so now that I have the 6 rows, what we're going to do is to start with our increases. To increase, you're going to chain 2, turn your work, and in that same stitch that you made your chain 2, you're going to make a double crochet. So you have 2. Going to yarn over, insert your hook into the chain 2 that you made, and then you're going to make 2 double crochets. So we have a total of 4, which includes the chain 2. Chain 2, insert, make a double crochet into the same stitch because to increase, and then you make your regular double crochets until you're at the end, where you make another set of increase like so. So we're going to continue until we have 8 double crochets, which includes the chain 2. Alright, so now that I have a total of 8, I'm going to mark that because this is to mark our back portion. Alright, now next thing we're going to do is to make a row that is long enough for the crotch area. So we're going to make just the same amount of double crochets that we have here without any increases. So chain 2, turn your work, and just make regular double crochets in the rows. So this will be your first row for the front part of the thong, right? You need to continue to make your rows without any increases until you get above 4 inches stretched. So just remember to chain 2, yarn over, and then make regular double crochets until you're at the end. Alright, so I'm going to finish mine off camera and then let you know how many rows I did to give me a total of 4 inches in length. Alright, so here I did a total of 5 rows, 1 2 3 4 5, and it measures 4 inches stretched, as you can see here. So what we're going to do is to start with our increases, and we're going to do a total of 5 to 6 rows increases for the front area of the thong. So this area will be the crotch, and this area will be the front part, the very front part, well, the lower part. So make our increases, continue with making regular double crochets until you're at the end. So we'll make our increases at the end. So at the end here, I'm going to make 1 more double crochet, so put 2 double crochets at the end. So again, to begin your row, you chain 2, yarn over, and make 1 more double crochet into the same stitch like that. Continue to make your double crochets in the middle until you're at the end. So at the end, you'll make 2 double crochets. Now you can use your stitch marker to mark where you started to make your very first set of increases so that you can remember. So as I mentioned, I'm going to do a total of 5 to 6 rows of increases only. Alright, so now that I've made my increases, I have 6 rows, just increases, right? Now I'm going to alternate between increases and no increases. So in my next row, since I ended with increases, I'll make a row of no increases. So I'm going to chain 2, turn my work, and just continue with my double crochets until I'm at the end. And remember, this is the row without any increases. Okay, so just like that, right? So in my next row, it will be increases. You just chain 2, yarn over, and make your double crochet into the same stitch. You make your regular crochets in the middle, and at the end you make 2 double crochets. So I'm going to do this for a total of this amount of rows more, and you do the same. So starting from where you made your last set of double crochets, you're going to make the total number of rows that you see on the screen until you get that amount, and that is with increases and no increases. So after I finish mine, I'll come back and show you what to do after. Right, so now that I'm finished with my last row, you're going to attach your green colored yarn, tie it on just like this, and pull it close. So you're going to chain 3, one, 2, 3, turn your work, cut your yarn, turn your work, and in that same stitch we're going to chain 2 more and then make a V. So you insert your hook into the same stitch like so. Then you're going to skip 2 double crochets, so 1, 2, and make a V into the third. So you yarn over, insert your hook, make a double crochet, chain 2, yarn over, and make a double crochet into the same space. Skip 2, so 1, 2, into the third, yarn over, insert your hook, make a double crochet, chain 2, yarn over, insert your hook to make a double crochet into the same space. So it should look something like this. So I'm going to continue until I'm at the end. So your work should look something like this. So I'm going to chain 1 and then cut. So now for the petals or the flower part, you're going to make a slip knot, and then on this side you're going to find the chain 3 that you did. Insert your hook, and then you're going to pull through your slip knot and chain 2. So 1, 2, yarn over, insert your hook into the space, pull up a loop, going to pull through 2 loops, so 1, 2. We're going to do this 2 more times. So pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and you should have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to pull through all 4 and chain 2. In the next V stitch, you're going to yarn over and make 4 of this that we did to make our stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops. You'll have 4 loops, and we want 1 more, so yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, so you should have 5 loops. Pull through all 5 and chain 2, so 1, 2. So where we have our middle stitches until you're at the end, you're going to repeat this. So you yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2, repeat 3 more times, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And you have 5 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull through all 5 and chain 2. So I'm going to finish mine off camera and show you what to do when you're at the end here. So you're going to make a total of 4 double crochets, well, 3 double crochets. So pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. So we have 2 so far. Yarn over, pull up a loop, like so. You're going to pull through all 3 like this, and then yarn over, insert your hook to the last stitch that you have, and then make a double crochet to complete it. Chain 1 and cut. So this is how it is looking like. Alright, so before you make your border, you can either leave it like this, or you can make another row just to seal off the design. So you make a slip knot and attach the slip knot at this side. So where you have the chain 2 before, you're going to insert your hook, and so you chain 3. In the same stitch, you're going to make 1 double crochet because it's going to be an increase, and then make a regular single crochet on top of each chain that you have in the following row, in the previous row. In this piece, you're going to make 1 double crochet, and then you continue making your double crochets on top. So the reason why you're seeing this, because I made a mistake before making this row first. So if you don't have this, you're going to just ignore this, right? And then just continue. So you just continue making your double crochets until you're at the end, and when you're at the end, you'll just make 2 double crochets because it's an increase. So now I'm just going to continue with making the chains that I did before, and you'll see that in the next clip. So the next thing we're going to do is to make our border. To make your border, you're going to make your straps first, and I am going to make a total of 80. So you can make about 100 to 80 chains. You're going to attach your yarn at the end here, so right in that space, and you're going to attach it with a single crochet, and we're going to make single crochets all the way down. Alright, so after you made your chains, I'm at this point now, so I'm just going to make single crochets, some on the opposite side to make my single crochets at the side, and 1 at the top here. And I'm going to make the same amount of chains that I made at the start, at the back piece, which is 80, and that's what I'm going to do to finish off my thong. Alright, so this is how your piece should look like. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.